Chapter 27. Universities. After 30 years of peace and prosperity, the world has transformed into a massive floating continent in the sky as more airships have been crafted and attached to New Los Angeles to foreign United Sky Cities, or USC, a federal republic where different airships act as different states to work independently, but also trade with each other. Without the obvious and immediate dangers of war, natural disasters, and other existential threats to worry about, young people now prefer to focus on social studies at universities specializing in social sciences and the humanities, especially when courses are fully funded by the world's largest corporations seeking talents to hire in the future instead of STEM fields. However, this relationship provides companies with ulterior motives with a platform to influence the schools and students they fund, where they continuously indoctrinate and brainwash them into misled activists who frequently protest for and against causes they do not fully understand. Among these activists, some are led to believe in a conspiracy theory that the USC governments are conducting unethical human experiments to make politicians immortal rulers, a belief fueled by university classes and the lack of concrete evidence, and so they are determined to free the world from this evil regime. In 2164, they finally have an opening to accomplish this mission as they are invited to visit the Flight Command Center of USC, where pilots and flight operators work to keep the city in the sky, where they waste no time to cause chaos and seize control over it, then commence emergency landing to re-establish contact with the ground as soon as possible. What they fail to account for, partly because relevant facts have been hidden from them, is that the safety levels of life on land is no longer guaranteed due to extreme levels of pollution, unpredictable weathers, unknown forms of predators descending from mutated animals, and sometimes even radiation, so living there almost guarantees suicide, and if an entire species relocates there, extinction is highly probable. For this reason, shortly after crashing the USC and going out to the wild, many of the freedom-loving activists and their followers or believers begin contracting environmental illnesses, many of which are highly contagious and quickly wipe out 80% of them, causing the remaining 20% to come running back to the safety of USC, which can no longer properly function thanks to their recklessness. Things turn from bad to worse when they also spread the contracted diseases across the communities on board the ships, creating a deadly pandemic on a scale unseen in their generation, killing thousands a day as doctors are underprepared and under-equipped, thus forcing the world to once again brace for its doom. In early 2165, a group of unyielding scientists who refuse to give up decide to gamble the fate of humanity on their new virtual reality technology, which they use to develop and deploy an immersive training program for medical doctors who can now learn faster about the symptoms, potential causes, and the cures that the past generations have used to combat prior pandemics, allowing them to develop a vaccine within just 12 days and help both eliminate and prevent the raging diseases. By the time the world enters the summer of 2165, the death rate of these diseases has already dropped to below 2%, rendering them incapable of ending humanity, thus keeping the species alive for a bit longer so we can start repairing the USC airships.